Hi everyone. In the back of some of my videos there's some pieces of British test equipment that I thought some of you might not be that familiar with. So I thought I'd give you a quick look around my workshop and just show you these pieces of test equipment. The first one here, this is an Advance RS signal generator. This one has a frequency range of 100 kilocycles up to about 100 megacycles, probably up to about 110, 120 on harmonics. It's got a very good attenuator on it, and it's got internal modulation. There's a full RF output here for when you've lost your IFs, and this also got AF on it as well, so you can use it for signal tracing and testing amplifiers. Very useful. These were very common in TV and radio workshops over here. I've got about 4 of these. There's one sitting just down below me here. There's another one just there. This one here is slightly more accurate than that one. Not by much. What I do is I've got frequency counters just over that way. So what I do is I use this coax switch. So your RF comes out of here into here, and I have one obviously going into a dummy aerial and into the radio, and this one connected to a frequency counter. So all I need to do is, if I want to check the frequency, just whack the voltage up, or so the frequency counter will read it, and then just turn the switch back to normal. Very useful. What's next? That's the Heathkit RC bridge. This is model C3U. The U, obviously for United Kingdom, it's obviously got a 240 volt transformer in it, and slightly different circuitry. It's got an EM34 Magic Eye in it. I quite like using this one. Obviously you can test electrolytic capacitors up to 450 volts. This one outputs 430, 440 volts. And I do like this sprung action, or this spring knob here. You don't want to obviously leave that on as you can with some, and leave that on at 450 volts, and then you've got some leads lying around on your bench and you go and zap yourself. Not a good idea. The next piece of equipment up here, I'm sure everyone's familiar with this. This is what we call over here a lamp limiter, a dim bulb tester in the US. I can switch mine either direct through, so bypassing the bulb, or limited obviously. Underneath that is a Lavelle RC oscillator. I use this for testing speakers. You know, if a radio's been sitting in a shed for several years, the speaker coil might have got damp. You know, you get it all back in your cabinet, you think you finished it, turn the volume up on your newly finished radio, and you find out you've got a coil rubbing. So you know, just as part of the process of radio repair, I'll give it a good old workout. This one's sort of, I guess, late 1970s, fully transistored, powered by 4 PP9 batteries, which makes it quite expensive to run. I think the batteries need replacing. 600 ohm output. It'll output about 7 volts into 600 ohms, and frequency range of about 1 hertz up to 1 megahertz. The next thing below it is a Wayne Kerr B421 auto balance bridge. This is an incredible piece of equipment to look at inside, just to, you know, from a circuit design point of view. Absolutely amazing. The idea is you put your unknown components on these terminals at the bottom here. You know, obviously you assume you know what a capacitor or resistor or an inductance is. Press a few buttons, you look on your scales, you operate it, and over a certain percentage of range it'll give you the answer. Quite good, then you can get more accuracy just by doing that. Slightly simplified my explanation of how it works. As I say, you can also test electrolytic capacitors for leakage. It'll give you a direct leakage indication in milliamps on there. Up here, it's communications receiver. We've got a Marconi TF2700 universal bridge. Rather nice piece of equipment. Just like any other bridge, various range settings. This one runs on a single PP9 battery, very nice to use. It's a 1% bridge. I love it. That's my other advanced signal generator, just down there. Up here we've got a little power supply, and over here is a Taylor 62A Mark II AM/FM signal generator. This one will sweep as well. I haven't really explored this one too much because I can't sync this to my scope. My scope doesn't have an input. It's quite a modern Tektronix analog scope. So I need to get an older scope, I think. And there's a speaker. I've got to World War II RCA AR88 communication receiver down by my feet here. And that's pretty much it for test equipment. Just over here there's a couple of frequency counters. This one's Black Star, and this one's Ray-Cordana 9904. This is a universal counter as well, very nice. And I've got various other bits of test equipment as well lying around, transistor testers and things like this. One thing I'll probably do another video on at some point is these things, meters. I've got quite a collection of analog meters, so I'll maybe do some of those, something on those another time. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this quick look around. I know it's not much, but keeps me busy. Okay, thanks. Bye bye.